Hey everybody, it's Em. It's a little after 7 a.m. here in Chicago on February 3rd, and boy, do we have the snow. But my focus today is not to show you this video on how much snow we got. You've seen all of that on the news and the photographs that's been posted everywhere. I was up at 6 o'clock this morning and out with my two lab dogs and wondered why my pond was completely frozen over. Yes, my own courtyard koi pond here was completely frozen over. And I couldn't figure out, couldn't hear any bubbling, didn't know what was going on. And we discovered here that, and we know what time it happened because of our timer. It seems that the one de-icer, the blue de-icer over there, completely shorted out all the electric. It was completely frozen over. There was no edge or no rim around it for the gases to escape. Now luckily inside the koi spa here that we have, where the koi are underneath, we have a huge 1500 watt de-icer. But when the blue de-icer froze and went out and blew out the circuit, killed everything. So we had no aqua force bubbling here to keep the opening. We had no de-icer working inside the koi spa greenhouse because of the fault of one de-icer. So this is very interesting here. It was quite upsetting to me, and we have been basically digging ourselves out here for the koi. We've opened up, we've bought out buckets and buckets of boiling water. We've opened this up. The circuit, the electrical circuit has been fixed. The blue de-icer has been unplugged. We're not going to be using that, and actually hasn't really been doing much work over there. And hopefully from 4 to 7 o'clock, those 3 hours, as much as it completely froze over, it didn't do damage inside the koi spa greenhouse there. But this was completely frozen over. We've broke through, we've got the AquaForce working again, but you do need to check, people, and that's what I'm talking about. The de-icers, you know, we checked yesterday. We did a meter reading on the electrical outlets to see if they were all still working, because with the 21 inches of snow, everything's buried. So we basically dug out. That's where you see the pile of snow here. We dug all that out from the area by the edge of the pond to get to the electricity, and it was working yesterday, but we have a meter on it and we can tell what time everything happens. And at 4 o'clock, a little after 4 this morning, the blue de-icer went out, which kicked everything to not working. So tripped, that's the word I'm looking for, tripped the electric, so everything was killed. There was no AquaForce working, there was no 1500 watt de-icer working inside the greenhouse, all because of that little blue troublemaker over there. So that one's been unplugged. Like I said, it's past 7:30 here. It's taken us about 45 minutes or so to get this opened up. We've been bringing pots and pots of boiling hot water here. We had a whole system going to get this back open and working. So hopefully the 4 hours didn't do too much damage to the koi. But this is what I'm talking about, people. You have to check. You have to be aware. You can't just assume the de-icer is working, especially one of a low voltage such as that. So it's cold. I'm going inside. Gonna have some hot tea here, and hopefully I did my own morning koi rescue on my Japanese koi that are in here, and I have about 23, 24 very large koi in this front courtyard pond. And as you can see, I do not keep the waterfall running in the winter. This is where the waterfall is, and that's it. And I had to dig my way through this morning to get to this spot here. So we have a lot of snow. And like I said, check on your pond, people. Please, please. I would like to have no more koi rescues on my list for the rest of the year. So thanks so much for watching. I hope you learned a little something. Please, please, please go check on your de-icers and make sure they're working. And if they're not, get that hot water, get the propane propane gas, whatever, an auger to get the hole open, or you will have a lot of problems come spring, if not sooner. So thanks so much. I got to get inside. My fingers are freezing. I will see you soon.